Hi, I'm Chris Marsh. I'm the sound engineer for Ed Sheeran, and we're here in Melbourne at the MCG. At this position in front of house, I continue to mix monitors for Ed and now mix monitors for the band. Sounds like a daunting thing to most people, but actually with this band and with this artist, it really isn't. In the 11 years that I've been with Ed, we've gone from 2 wedges on the stage to 4 wedges on the stage, to adding in side fills with lots of sub bass for him to feel it, to a point where we did a show one day where the audience was so loud in this small arena that we couldn't get the wedges and the side fills loud enough. And he called me into the dressing room and said, I'll try in-ears. But then for years it was just one, and he would put the other one in occasionally, but hardly ever. He liked the feel. He didn't like feeling enclosed in his head with the in-ears. He liked to be with the audience. When we designed this in the round show, I had to confess to him that there was no way it was possible to have wedges and absolutely no way possible to have side fills up there, so we were going to have to go to both ears. And he nodded and said, I'll give it a go. And so I introduced KLANG at that point, and I wanted to make him feel like he didn't have his ears in. I wanted him to feel like he had the audience right there all the time. And yeah, KLANG has enabled me to do that. And he does keep his ears in for probably 90% of the show now, and is very happy with what he's doing. The band are all fabulous musicians, but we're able to give them some elements of control of their own mixes by introducing KLANG. KLANG just turns everything into a 360 feel, and if you're not aware that it's happening, it's actually a very lovely thing to be involved with. And they weren't, and they got very happy very, very quickly with it. So the controllers went away, but KLANG lives. And then dealing with Ed isn't a problem at all. If he ever has a problem, he has a little switch mic on stage where he can shout to me, and it gets very loud for a second. So he barks some orders at me, but it's so rare that it's not something we ever worry about. The KLANG element with Ed is he doesn't know that he's got it. And we did go and do a small show where we didn't have KLANG, and I thought, we've been in this position before, we'll be fine. And so without the KLANG, everything went back to being standard stereo. And at the end of the show, he pulled me in and was like, I don't know what was different, but I don't like it. so yeah, as soon as we were able to, which was the next show back to our own setup, it was back to normal. He was like, well, yeah, there you go, that's how it needs to be.